Welcome back to another video with Kids Art Lab. And if this is your first time joining us, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. What are we making?
A snail.
A snail? What do we need for that?
Okay.
We need green, we're gonna need tan, we're gonna need like dark brown, and we're also gonna need black.
Okay, that sounds good. And we are going to be using our acrylic markers today. You do not have to use these. And in fact, you can use whatever you have laying around the house or the classroom.
Yes.
Let's get started. Okay, so the first part of this, we're going to make the shell, and that might even be the trickiest part. So let's start right here and stick with me. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make a line, and that line is going to be right here.
Right here?
Yeah. Now, the tricky part is we want to make sure that this goes around and around, and when it touches this side right here. So it's going to come around and it's going to touch this side. That's the tricky part.
Yeah.
So, watch me first. And as I come up here, I touch it. And then you can just kind of make as many loops as you want.
Yeah.
You with me on that? Nice. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the actual snail. So let's start with his eyes. He's going to have two eyes right here. We're going to do one.
Oh, those are big eyes.
Yeah, he's got big eyes. And two.
But I suppose I can make my eyes like that.
Yeah, yours are even bigger.
Oh.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and stick with me here. This is going to go into the shell. Okay? And then let's do the top of his head first. So this will be right here.
Okay.
What's that for?
This is like the top of his head. Good.
Guess like a.
It almost looks like you got a frowny face. But hold on, watch. So now what we're going to do is we're going to draw this.
This.
Okay, and then this. And this. Very good. Okay, now let's work on the rest of them. So he's going to come down here. And when you get to the bottom, you're going to go straight right along the bottom of your paper and stop. Okay, good.
Or a little longer. Let's look at it.
All right. And then lastly, for this part, we're going to come up here, and this part would go into the shell too. Okay? Now what we're going to do is a wavy line right here. And that's going to just kind of go all the way down to the front. Okay? Very good.
slow.
Very slow. Okay, now we're going to do some spots. So they don't all have to be a perfect circle, because it can kind of look like it's going on the other side of the shell. But everybody's is probably going to look pretty different on this one. So you can put as many circles as you want. And you don't even have to use circles. You could use some other shape if you want. We're using circles. Okay, then maybe I'll do one like this on this shell that goes on that one. This one here. be different sizes. And if we're going too fast, this is a good one where you can just pause and rewind if you need to.
Okay.
Good. Okay, that's gonna look awesome when we color it. Okay, now what we're gonna do, let's work on his eyes a little bit. So we're gonna give him some eyelids. And then we'll make his eyes.
Oh, Pac-Man.
Yeah, you wanna do Pac-Man eyes?
Yeah.
All right, so then we go like this. Good, and same on the other eye as well. So it's down, down, and a circle. And of course, this is going to be a smiling snail. Okay.
He's like, hmm?
All right, and then lastly, we're going to do a few more lines here, and these are going to be squiggly ones. This. And maybe I'll do one more that goes into the shell. And another one that kind of goes in. Good. You can do as many as you want. I just did like 4. Very good. Well, I can't wait to see what this looks like. Let's go ahead and fast forward and bring our snail to life.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, right. We are back from fast forwarding, and these came out great.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your snail.
So for the shell and like the body, I did the same thing. So I like did green, and then I let it dry, and then I did the highlights, and same for the shell and the dots.
Yes, and I think the rainbow spots came out great.
Yes.
Well, what else do we have to do?
Our signature.
Yay. Well, we want to thank you for joining us for another video with Kids Art Lab.
I hope you had fun painting your snail, and we hope to see you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye.